I'm sure that most of you have probably seen the Angry Video Game Nerd's video about chronologically confusing movie sequel and video game sequel titles. But there's a lot more to go over. So I recommend you watch that video first. I'm not going to go over the ones that he went over, except for the first one, and we'll get right into it. So Halloween. Obviously a classic movie, and it started off pretty good. Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, then The Curse of Michael Myers. Not sure why they couldn't put a 6 in the front of it, or that these three movies all have of Michael Myers in the title. It's a little boring, Then Halloween H2O, which I don't even know if that should be the name because it's the 20th anniversary, so it's H20. Has nothing to do with water, so they couldn't have called it Halloween 7. Then Halloween Resurrection. Obviously Resurrection is one of the most cliched titles that you could use in anything, and just put an 8 there. But what makes it better is that there's the remake of Halloween and Halloween 2. But Halloween 1, while it's similar to the first, isn't exactly the same, and 2 is a completely different direction. And now they're making a new Halloween movie that will be a sequel to the original Halloween 2, ignoring 4, 5, and onwards. That's kind of confusing. But we're just getting started. Do you guys remember the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Yeah, maybe you do, right? And maybe Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves? Maybe, you guys know that one? Maybe. I don't know. But did you know Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves is the third one? Because Honey, I Shrunk the Kid is obviously the first one. But how many people remember Honey, I Blew Up the Kid? Now, what do you think happens in the movie with that title? No, the kid does not get fucking blown up by a grenade or a bomb. He just grows really big. Blew up. Horrible name choice. No wonder that movie fucking did nothing. Nightmare on Elm Street. 1 to 6. We're all good. Then came Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Why not put a 7 in there? I understand that's supposed to reboot the franchise or try to give it a proper end, but it came out 3 years after part 6, so it's like Freddy's still fresh in everyone's mind. But who the fuck knows? But you know who did get it completely right? Friday the 13th. 1 through 10, perfect. Besides naming part 4 the last chapter and part 9 the final Friday. But where would Freddy vs. Jason go? To tie it in correctly, it should have been named Friday the 13th Part 11 / Nightmare on Elm Street Part 8 Freddy vs. Jason. Or maybe not, just fucking stupid. Have you guys ever heard of the classic series The Ring? Yeah, you have, haven't you? Well, you guys know it's a remake of the classic Japanese film named Ring. But did you know in 2005 there was actually a short film called Rings that led up to the release of Ring 2? So it actually goes between Ring 1 and Ring 2. I didn't. But they decided to give the Ring 2 a sequel. What are they gonna call it? The Ring 3? No. Rings! What? The film between 1 and 2 was called Rings, and this is not a remake of Rings, mind you, this is a completely new movie. So in North America, there are 2 films in the series called Rings. If you want to count short films as part of the series, I don't know, but if you want to watch them all, you should probably watch Rings after the first one. How stupid! But if you thought this was confusing, let's take a look at the Japanese series. It all started with Ring in 98. Then Ring 2 in 99. You following me? Makes sense. Okay, we're good. But wait. In 98, there was another sequel to The Ring the same year, called Rasen, also known as Spiral. 2 sequels to the same movie? Yep. But then what came next? Well, Ring 0 Birthday, which is a prequel to Ring. We're all done, right? Well, in 2012 they released Sadako 3D. What the fuck is that? Well, it's a sequel to Rasen. Then the next year, they released Sadako 3D 2. Fucking crazy. So, 2 different sequels, and you think they'd go with sequel 2, the more popular one, Ring, right? Not Rasen. Then they decided to jam out 2 Rasen sequels for no reason? I'm not sure why movies would want to have 2 different sequel series going on at the same time. I think it's stupid. But, whatever. Let's take a step away from horror for a second, and you know what grinds my shit? Well, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the cheerleading series Bring It On, but when I worked in Walmart, I saw like the film pack, all of them, and the names. It's like, who's gonna know? Like, what order do they come in? In 2000, it went with Bring It On. Okay. Then the sequel, Bring It On Again. It's stupid, but at least you know it's a sequel to the first one, right? Okay. Then, Bring It On All or Nothing. Well, hopefully it's the last one. Bring It On, In It to Win It. Okay. Bring It On, Fight to the Finish. Okay, that one sounds like the last one, right? You know, like the finish the fucking series? But in 2017, they made Bring It On Worldwide Cheers Smack. That just sounds stupid. Was there no reason to number any of them? Who the fuck's gonna remember what order these films came in, unless you're a huge fucking fan? And yes, I do know that they do not star all the same characters, but like, come on, still, so I'll Bring It On. I'm not gonna watch the movies and tell you about them. Just fucking number them. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the most popular franchise would have to be The Fast and the Furious. Alright, big hit. I don't like them, but, you know, whatever. But they make a sequel. Fast and the Furious 2? No, Too Fast, Too Furious. Well, that's a stupid name. Next one? Is it called 3 Fast, 3 Furious? No, that'd be dumb. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Okay, so now we're just not numbering them. The next one is called Fast and Furious. What the fuck? Is it a remake? You might think that at first glance. But then you realize they just took out the word "the." There was no reason not to put a 4. Then the next one's called Fast 5. That's it. Not only are we now numbering them again, we're removing words. Let's just take out and furious. Is the next one called 6? Like just 6? If we're gonna keep removing words. But no. Fast and Furious 6. Okay, so we brought back and furious. Okay, this one sounds kind of normal. But why aren't we using the Fast and the Furious? Like, why are we just changing every 2 fucking seconds? Okay. Then, Fast and Furious 7? Furious 7. Okay, someone's taking the piss. But was the goal to use different parts of the original title to name the sequels? The only combination left would be The 8. But it's sadly not called The 8. It's The Fate of the Furious. So we're now upon a Tokyo Drift and we're just stopped numbering them again. Like, Fate rhymes with 8, so I guess that's how you could know it's the 8th one. But it's just fucking stupid. But there's another one coming out. Hobbs and Shaw. Well, it's a spin-off, so fuck it. And finally, the one that I wanted to get to the most was because no one really talks about it, and you might not know what order these films come out. Unless you're a huge fan or done a little research, you won't know. But it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good. They can't fuck it up. Now, 4. Right? The Next Generation. This isn't fucking Star Trek, but it does take place after part 3. Okay, so then in 2003, they decided to remake it. Okay, about time. It's been many years. Okay, we're good. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then 2006, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. Is it another fucking remake? Sounds like it. That's what I thought. I didn't even know they were different movies at first. They all sound the same. But apparently it's a prequel to the remake. Okay, we're good, right? Is that it? Now, 7 years later, Texas Chainsaw 3D. I thought it was a fucking joke. But, was it a remake? No, stupid me. It's a sequel to the original, ignoring 2, 3, and the next generation. Are we, like, why? Why are we making different fucking sequel series? Like, different timeline? It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It doesn't need this. And then they made Leatherface in 2017, and let me guess, it's a sequel to the prequel of the remake, but it's only related to part 3, ignoring parts 2, 1, 4. No, it's a prequel to the original 74 version. So they said, fuck it, stop naming them after 3, then remade the original, gave the remake a prequel, gave the original a sequel, ignoring 2 to 4, and then gave the original a prequel.
This shit'll blow your motherfucking mind.
Well, that's enough for today. But hey, there's a lot more to cover. So if you like it, subscribe. And just tell me that if you like another one or not. But anyways, I'm signing off. Have a great day.